What up, everybody? I'm Brian Willis, no relation to Bruce, and today we are talking about the legendary Toyota Hilux. We talking robust, long-lasting build quality, rugged and capable off-road with its body-on-frame construction. After saying all this, I think I should mention the name Hilux came from an amalgamation of two words, high and luxury. Uh, yeah. When the name Toyota Hilux is mentioned, how many of you think of luxury or the highness of it? Yeah. The two people with their hands up in the back, you can put them down. Now, don't get me wrong. Toyota has built its entire brand on reliability when compared to the competition. In fact, if you were to ask me which truck I'd choose amongst a VW Amarok, an Isuzu D-Max, a Nissan Navara, a GWM-P Series, a Ford Ranger, even if it's the Raptor, a Mitsubishi Triton, a Mercedes X-Class. Oh, sorry, I already mentioned the Nissan Navara. Ah, there's an 80% chance I will pick the Hilux. Why? Well, as stated before, it has proven time and time again just how reliable it is. Now, let's not mix up our Hiluxes here, because this pickup truck, aka Bucky, if you from down under, good eye, mate, you gonna put one on the Barbie? It's been around for a while. So we're not talking about the first generation, which ran from 1968 to 1972. Nope. We're not talking about the second generation, which ran from 1972 to 1978. Nah, or even the third generation, which ran from 1978 to 1983, or from the fourth generation, which ran from 1983 to 1988. But I'm sure by now you can feel your nostalgia start to get tickled based on that look. Then, the fifth generation, 1988 to 1997. Probably where they really started getting it right with the truck. No one has anything bad to say here, I'm sure. If it's anything, I'm sure it's minor. Same with the sixth generation that ran from 1997 to 2004. Now, my qualms start here. Well, not here, but this is the major comparison vehicle, the seventh generation, which ran from 2004 to 2015, the famous and highly indestructible D4D. For me, this was peak Toyota Hilux. Everything about this truck was just the epitome of value for money. From the exterior design and ergonomics of the interior, Toyota didn't fuss about the bells and whistles. They were fully utilitarian here, function over form at its finest. There was purpose with this one, there was direction. It thwarted competition left, right, and center. The drivetrain was pretty much flawless. It conquered the rugged terrains while not looking out of place in an urban setup either. Then you have the eighth generation, which ran from 2015 up until now. This is where my real issues begin. Do not get me wrong. The exterior aesthetics on this car are spot on and it's been getting better year by year aesthetically. From the nifty LEDs to the tail lights, I don't think any toughness was compromised here, looks wise. Side profile still looks mwah. I especially like it in the King Cab version. Hey, who chose to put it in blue? Can you try it in gray, please? Darker. Yeah. Wait. Try it in black? Nah. Go back. Yeah. That's more like it. Now, the various trims all look awesome. From the Rocco to the Dakar to the Legend to the Radar, then the GR trims for the sportier versions. Now for the gripes. Dear Toyota, I get it. You are more about function over form, but that interior is way overdue for an update. There is a difference between function over form and outdated. How on earth does a car from 2024 still have a ga shifter? Yes, there's no better description for it. This was okay on the D4D because car interiors hadn't improved much then. Right now, if you randomly, or better yet, blindfoldedly throw a rock at any other truck that's not a Hilux, that car will have a better interior, 100% guaranteed. The thing that gets me annoyed about all this is Toyota is fully capable of a decent interior. Just look at the Prado. Granted, the Prado is more premium, but Hilux doesn't have to be so ergonomically dated. Then the ride comfort also now needs some tweaking. The stiff leaf springs in the rear suspension can get the ride to be a bit too bouncy in rough roads. This con, however, I'm willing to accept because too much of a comfy ride can compromise on the towing and carrying capacity. We saw this on the 2025 Ford Ranger, the Raptor specifically. As for the exterior, as much as I like it as it is, the Ford Ranger's update aesthetically got me feeling some type of way. And based on the leaked 2026 update that's coming, I'm extremely worried. This is a serious downgrade if it looks anything like these renders. It looks like an ugly Triton, and the Triton is already not handsome. So imagine being an ugly version of something that's already ugly. Yikes. Now I know that Toyota is very comfortable where it is, but if anything should wake them up, it's the pickup sales in South Africa and Australia. In Australia, the Ford Ranger took the top spot from the Toyota Hilux to become the best selling vehicle there, and it held the lead for the first half of 2025. In South Africa, the Toyota Hilux is still the best selling pickup, but the Ford Ranger is closing the gap. In a recent October 2024 report, the Hilux sold 2,793 units compared to the Ranger's 2,217 units domestically, though Ranger's export sales slightly surpassed the Hilux. The Ford Ranger sales are probably because of that gorgeous new exterior. And if Ford is closing the gap right now and Toyota drops that new 2026 update as we saw it, I am very, very worried. But hey, at the end of the day, it's all about preferences. Toyota has proven itself reliability wise for decades. The formula is working, but these sales figures show the formula now needs a bit of a tweak. So, which generation is your favorite Toyota and why? And which car would you like me to talk about next? I'm Brian Willis, no relation to Bruce.